In June 1942, the Pacific Ocean became the stage for one of the most decisive naval battles in history, the Battle of Midway. Only 6 months earlier, the Japanese had attacked Pearl Harbor, crippling much of the American fleet. Now Japan wanted to destroy the remaining U.S. carriers and seize Midway Atoll, a tiny island but a critical base for controlling the Pacific. The Japanese plan Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto, the mastermind of Pearl Harbor, designed a trap. He would lure the American carriers into a battle near Midway and annihilate them. Japan assembled the largest carrier strike force yet: 4 massive aircraft carriers, battleships, and hundreds of planes. The American advantage. What Yamamoto didn't know was that U.S. cryptographers had broken the Japanese code. Instead of being surprised, the Americans prepared an ambush. 3 U.S. carriers, USS Enterprise, USS Hornet, and the hastily repaired USS Yorktown, steamed into position northeast of Midway. The Americans were outnumbered, but they had the element of surprise. The battle unfolds. On June 4th, Japanese aircraft bombed Midway Island, but U.S. planes from Midway and the carriers struck back. At first, the attacks failed. Torpedo squadrons bravely charged but were slaughtered by Japanese fighters. It looked grim. Almost every U.S. torpedo bomber was shot down, but their sacrifice wasn't in vain. By forcing Japanese carriers to maneuver and keep their decks busy, they opened a critical window. At 10:20 a.m., dive bombers from Enterprise and Yorktown appeared high in the sky. The Japanese carriers were vulnerable, their decks cluttered with refueling planes and bombs. The turning point: in just 5 minutes, chaos erupted. U.S. dive bombers dropped their payloads with deadly accuracy. 3 Japanese carriers, Akagi, Kaga, and Soryu, were engulfed in flames. By the end of the day, the 4th carrier, Hiryu, was also sunk. In one stroke, Japan lost its most powerful strike force. Aftermath. The United States lost the Yorktown, but the Japanese lost 4 irreplaceable carriers, hundreds of planes, and many of their best pilots. From that moment on, the Japanese Navy could never fully recover. Midway was not just a naval battle, it was a turning point in World War II. It shifted the balance of power in the Pacific and gave the Allies hope that Japan could be defeated.